afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Field in Arlington. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rockies come in here and dominated the series so far. A chance to sweep this road set here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Dane Dunning starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And now in the box, Raimel Tapia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 106.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Heat, as always, will be a factor here in Texas. 98 degrees, the game time temperature. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into his first at bat at 283, 16 homers and 44 RBIs. Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 17 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
1 out and a runner on second base. Two and 2 the count. From the stretch. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The set and the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Kyle Freeland gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And stepping in, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. These Rockies guys, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Here's Brock Holt now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. That misses. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
DeShields breaks from the bag. They turned him loose on 2-0, but he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And they get the double play. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore, so that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases, and he's not even done yet.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, and even 20 home runs and 59 RBIs. Now here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's him.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Two and two.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Two out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Dahl, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1-0 the count. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson.
The shortstop, Charlie.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers and 33 driven in. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-1 Texas. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, C.J. Cron.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, today's game provides the Rockies with a chance to finish the job and complete a series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Sam.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Colton Welker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And the count will be full. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped up low as room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Peyton Engel.
Striding in for the Rockies, Peyton Engel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here it comes, 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rockies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Nate Lowe digging in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hilliard has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Batting 8.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
To the plate now, Sherton Apostle. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 11 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting 9, the catcher, Jose
Up next for the Rangers, Jose Trevino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Apostle leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Got him.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. A runner on first with two away. Weak roller right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number one.
In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Watney.
Base is empty, two away. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, DeRosa. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's C.J. Cron now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brock Holt.
The second baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch on its way. Now a flare out to left center. Story calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 out, bases empty, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Chris Davis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Dahl leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Calhoun.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
All even now, 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he's got it for the final out of the frame.
Don't you see them?
It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us.
Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard.
The left fielder, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Now batting.
Up next, Colton Welker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Peyton Engel. He grounds it sharply to third. Holt for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still down by a count of 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now into the box, Nate Lowe. He flew out in his last debut.
For the Rangers, the first baseman, Nate.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Pulled toward right center field. Blackman's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Shortstop.
So next to the plate for Texas, Sherton Apostle, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Jose Trevino is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Count still at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they still lead this one 4-2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll take a look at ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Shields is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. Singled home a run in his last time up. First offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hampson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-2. So now into the box is Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down the left field line and deep. The 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one down now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, David Dahl.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Chris Davis next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More from Arlington after this. Wes Benjamin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Fuentes. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, C.J.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a look over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. First offering. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Fuentes aboard here at first with nobody out. Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Runners on the move for second. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and it's a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Sam Hilliard, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Stepping in now, Colton Welker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3. It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Three and 2, full count. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate is Peyton Engel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home. Runners off for second. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Raimel Tapia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3. Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
DeMarcus Evans takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Next to stand in is Garrett Hampson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Colorado's out in front, 5-4. Willie Calhoun will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, action time.
Nope. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Chopper to short. Story brings it in. And that's the first out. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Next to hit, Charlie Culberson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Michael Givens will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. To the plate now, Sherton Apostle, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1. Culberson over at second. Low at first. One gone. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Jose Trevino. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Fastball just inside.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. First offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Josh Fuentes, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, C.J. Cron, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 5-4. Striding in is Delino DeShields. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the stretch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home is a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 1-2 delivery. and he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Next up is Brock Holt. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, and you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 21, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Joe Barlow has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now here is Sam Hilliard. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
This one's down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to 1st in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in now, Colton Welker, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate now, Peyton Engel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Two and two to the Colorado catcher.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Welker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And he pops him up back behind second base. Holt will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead this one 5-4. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Chris Davis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. The Rockies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
In now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 2-0 on the way. Two and two.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Brett Martin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in once again is Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here comes the 1-2. curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Trevor Story. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing further in the Colorado ninth. Last chance time for the Rangers. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Scott Oberg comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. So stepping in is Nate Lowe, singled in his last at-bat.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches. If you're a hitter, you have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
To the plate now, Sherten Apostle. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Three-two pitch. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
Next to hit is Jose Trevino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Texas down to their final strike in this one. He gets the punch out as the Rockies go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Freeland earned his 9th win of the year. Scott Ober closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please